Hey, it is a frame skip. There we go. Hey, it is a Vox. Alright, so we are going to be continuing. I renamed this level after the fly that defeated that keeper because it seemed like a more suiting name. Also, I have no idea how to use capital letters in save names. Maybe caps lock? Beats me. Anyways, we're going to a library. This library. I'm going to transfer a dragon. Not a dragon. Yes, transfer a dragon compared to the level 10 warlock. That would be a terrible idea.
A new spell has been researched.
Oh, that was weird. We got the spell research thing on the statistics page. Because of when we ended the game. Yeah. So we're going to be going and budding here. Budding. Except this place is kind of already on fire a little bit. So the first thing you get greeted with is your heart is surrounded by lava. This is good for you. Better defense. It's also kind of cool. So this is the map. As you can tell, there are going to be a lot of secrets here. The impenetrable rock is laid out in such a way to make it very easy for you, in my opinion. There are two other keepers, one here, one there. And they're going to be fighting over this huge gold reserve. You could fight over it, but why bother? You have this gold, that gold, that gold. These little bits of gold here, which suggest there might be a secret there. And these little bits of gold, which suggest there might be gems there. And by suggest there might be gems there, I mean there are gems there. And you can see it. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. I'm going to skip until I have something done, because you've seen the layout a million times, and this is a long level. As you can see, this kind of area is all highlighted, so no water around here yet. I'm pretty sure there are watery areas, though, and that's going to be hard to defend against. And the way we are going to take this level is not the fast way for once. We are going to take it the slow way. We'll see how that goes for us. On a slow level, generally the main problem you're going to have is land grab. Like, if we can get enough land to support all of their creatures soon enough, and all of the rooms they're going to need, so that they can attract any creatures they need. The best way we're going to do that is to mine all the way up here, so that's what I'm going to do next. As you can see in the left there, you can see they're already going over that gold. And the only way you're going to ever defend against this is to get all of your imps to fortify this particular area very quickly. That will save you. That is all that will save you here. We're also going to want to seal off both sides of the heart, these chambers on the map where they can get into. There are little ways around that they can get through here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig around as an imp myself, because it's so much quicker, and you really need to do this quickly. Remember to slap your imps, because it will make them go quicker, and yeah, as I said, all the speed you can get, really, here. You need it. Alright, I got all the way up here. Now, if I reinforce this, there's literally nothing they can do apart from come down here now. So, this is the last place I have to fortify. Alright, now we're defended. With walls here, here, and here, there is no way for them to get you. They can't destroy the wall, and I don't believe they use the destroy wall spell, which we will be getting. I don't know if we get it at this level, but either way, I don't think they can use that, so we should be safe. And now all we need to do is build rooms for our minions and expand our territory. Oh, you've got to love creating hundreds and hundreds of imps. That is an ImpStreme. ImpStreme! Oh, I totally forgot, there's actually these little parts that diverge into your territory, and it's only on the left side, thankfully. But on the left side, yeah, there's this little part they can mine down into there. The best way to deal with it, I think, is to reinforce these two parts, and that way there's not even a diagonal entrance for them. Okay, cool, we're safe now. That was it, that really is, I'm pretty damn certain that is it. So there, and there. As you can see, it doesn't enter here, it's not completely symmetrical. If you were crazy, you could go behind these guys and try to get to these areas, and they're pretty cool. I'm pretty sure there are specials in there. As far as I can tell, there aren't next to these little pieces, they're just for decoration. Oh, it appears there aren't specials here, there's something else. The map that I'm using does not have complete list of specials, unfortunately, so I'm just going to have to go on this based on whatever, really, around that. Oh, boulder trap, those are fun. Yeah, picking you up, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you're just going to die. That was clever of you. I congratulate you on your ability to die. And all these imps want to die as well. If they're dying, just, I don't know, tell them to do stuff. Stuff always fixes die. I mean, it's not like we don't have infinite imps on this map, so who cares? Good old gem blocks, right? Okay, the boulder trap has finally stopped rummaging around. I'm pretty scared there's going to be another boulder trap behind there, so I'm just going to send an imp to do it. They're expendable, you know. Still, oh wait, we've just researched the spell, because I just built my library. So let's use that. Oh, there's a workshop in here. Presumably trolls? Why would we want trolls exactly? Why do we want this free workshop exactly? Oh, there's a Horned Reaper. Okay, that makes it worth it. And a level 10 troll there. And is there anything over here? Okay, so a level 10 troll, a free workshop, and Horned Reaper. Yeah, I'm going to say that's pretty good. I think that's worth it. Oh, I've just noticed something. Apart from doing stuff. Hey, there we got the troll. You don't get workshops in this game until you claim this room, this level. I only just noticed that. So yeah, you do need to go there if you want to do workshops. And this level, I'm going to say it's worth it. Especially with this level 10 troll. Who can deny a level 10 troll? Dude, make a home. Dude. Okay, whatever. He can do whatever he wants. So, just as we get the workshop, now we can build it. So we don't have to keep that weird, oddly shaped, limited size workshop there. That's a good thing. I'm also going to let that Horned Reaper out and train him to level 9, because level 10 Horned Reapers suck, and level 9 Horned Reapers are good. But, yeah, you might not want to. He's behind a locked door, so you don't have to, but your imps eventually probably will attack it if you have like 50 imps like I do. Eventually, just off their own accord, they kind of do that. There's nothing you can do with this troll apart from having him work in the workshop, and I don't see why not, so I'll actually get to show off all of these things, finally. Windows suck, don't use them, there's no point. If you're surrounded by lava, I'm pretty sure you realise that wooden doors suck. They don't actually catch fire, but that would be cool. Unfortunately, no, but generally just use steel doors, or better. Remember that steel doors reflect magic damage, and magic doors reflect physical damage. So a magic door will go down to a sorceress really quickly, or a wizard or whatever. That's why you kind of want to use both, not just one or the other. Although I should check the strength. I'm going to check the strength quickly. Oh, actually, the magic door has twice the health anyway, so even if you were doing twice the damage in terms of magic damage, it would still last just as long as the iron door would to physical damage. So yeah, I mean, magic door is pretty superior in that respect. I don't know, maybe I will just use magic doors. They also sell for 1,500 gold, so if you build a magic door and sell it, quick 1,500 gold there, considering you can build them for free. I don't know how many of these traps I've gone over before, but I'm going to go over this one again. The alarm trap will trigger a call to arms kind of style circular ping from wherever it's triggered, and it will be triggered when an imp or a creature not on your team walks over it. It's pretty simple, pretty useful. This is the kind of layout I have at the moment. I haven't opened the portal yet. I'm going to research everything before I open the portal, probably. Got my training room, got my hatchery, got my, actually, why even bother researching everything? A couple of gold rooms, one slightly closer by for payday. And, I haven't opened that yet. I'm probably going to do that next, and then, get dragons and Horned Reaper, and probably Bile Demons as well. Remember, they will probably train to higher levels, but they are limited amounts of gold. I don't think there are any gem blocks in here, although I haven't really checked. Either way, yeah, they're pretty screwed if they run out of gold. Personally, I might open my doors here. I mean, you can choose how you're going to attack the enemy now, because you're going to put the prison somewhere. You could either go in here the back way and attack them around like this, which might be hard because they might have reinforced all of these walls, or you could go through this gold seam and get into them, or whatever, really. There are a lot of different methods, and you just have to pick your own. Build your prison wherever you think you're going to attack from, because that will probably be where your imps are going to go first as they're coming back. You know, you want to keep it easy for your imps, really. Alright, we have a Horned Reaper now, and we'll have to be wary of him. I'm mostly going to train him, again, only to level 9. I don't know if he auto-trains. I don't think he does. I think he just sits around, but you can throw him in the temple. That's what we'll be doing. I've just taken the portal. So I've built myself a temple, and that will quell any anger that the Horned Reaper has. Other than that, I think we're pretty ready to get going here with just training hundreds of creatures. I'm going to be accepting mistresses, bile demons, and dragons. Everybody else can just go die. Oh Christ, they have a scavenging room and they're scavenging my creatures. I don't know who, I didn't really pay attention to that message. I probably should. Probably just a warlock. Based on the fact that we got a warlock and then we were being scavenged. Gonna have to watch out for that, and the only way to really counter it is to build your own scavenging room and steal their creatures. That's exactly what I'm gonna do as soon as I've researched it. Yeah, it was definitely the warlock, because I've had 2 more warlocks and they've been being scavenged. Silly warlock. Oh no, they stole a warlock! However will I survive? No! Can you tell I don't care yet? One thing I should probably explain is that the scavenging room only lets one creature scavenge a like creature. So if you have hound scavenging, which is what they normally do if you have a scavenging room, then you will only ever get hounds from it. So you need to have a variety of creatures in there. For instance, if you want more dragons, go ahead and throw dragons in there. We are also going to be accepting hounds. Why? Because hounds are cool. They're one of my favourite creatures, I think. I don't know. I don't know why I like hounds, I just do. I can't really explain it. This is a thing worth note. Keepers can be limited to different numbers of creatures. For instance, this blue guy here, he's limited to 22 creatures, and the green is limited to 30. I believe there are a maximum number of creatures in the domain of each different type, and we haven't attracted any dragons so far, so that probably means all the dragons are with the green guy or the blue guy, or somewhere between the two. That kind of irritates me, but we just have to get whatever creatures we can and destroy them, basically. Imp Swarm. God, I love having so many imps. I think I might make another 50. Oh, I think there is one spell that we get on this map, which is my favourite spell. I'm not entirely sure if we will. We'll find out. I mean, you'd think it would be the Create Imp spell, or the Speed spell, or something like that. No, I have a particular favourite spell that we'll be getting soon, I think. After I make all these imps. Imp galore! How many imps do I have now? I'm bad at math. 77. Make 3 more. There we go. 80. Oh wow, that is exactly how many I could make. Low gold. This could be bad. Oh, I'm sure we'll live. So, yeah, traps. We have all of the traps now for this area. Lava trap and boulder trap are the only really unexplained ones. Lava trap, this is one of them here, I believe. Yep. And the lava trap will trigger when a creature walks over it. Best used against imps. And the imp will, whatever creature's on it will fall into lava, and this square will become lava. And I believe it might even be permanent. You'll have to build a bridge over it after that. So this is a great way to separate off land. We can in fact build lava traps on all 4 of these middle sections and stop most of this land from being accessible unless you build a bridge around here. I should mention that 20 creatures is your maximum, so if you feel like you have too many mistresses or whatever, then you could get rid of one. Honestly, I'm happy with this gigantic mistresses and hounds team. I mean, you can use hounds to do fire breath anyway at level 5 onwards, and they have melee attack as well. Not as strong as the dragons, but they can do a similar, if not the same trick. So, we're just going to run with this, really. Train all these guys to level 10, because there's no reason in going before level 10, unless you want to just kind of rush them. These guys haven't dug the rest of this gold, which is a little strange. I don't think they want all of the gold for some reason, but we're going to start spying on them a little bit, because, I don't know. I'm a little concerned if they've just stopped and run out of creatures or something. I even had a warlock for a few moments that wasn't being scavenged. We might as well scavenge them as well in a few moments, because that can extend upon your above your maximum, if I remember correctly. Also, one other thing is that this guy now has only 15 and this guy has 24. And that appears to be his maximum now. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Maybe they have a collective maximum. I don't really know. Yeah, there's a dragon. I want dragons. God damn it. So this is how imps die. Boom. Build the water over. Wow. Wow, they don't die. I could have sworn they did. Well, apparently it's safe. So now I can take back that. I wanted to test that anyway. So I've made this little area just in case I get the Horned Reaper all the way to level 10. I'm going to lock that off so I can pile up gold in there. A little gold vault. And I've put a magic door here, just because it's cool, you know, why not? Now for addition of spying on the enemy. Level 3 dragon, that is pitiful. Ooh, there's their dungeon heart. More dragons around the place.
A trap has been manufactured.
Yeah, let's start mapping out their dungeon, actually. Look at a few things. Ooh, they have a training room. Sounds like it's being kind of unused at the moment. Maybe it's... was it just payday? No, because paydays are all at the same time for all the keepers. They just haven't been using it, which might mean they're low on gold. If we find out their gold room, we'll know. And there's their little, whatchamacallit place. There's their hatchery. Looks like their hatchery is really far from their training room. Really inefficient dungeon design. That's why I don't use the computer assistant up here. Yeah, you'd have to be silly to use that.
One of your creatures is being scavenged.
I'm sorry, what? A mistress. Okay. They're gonna be dying soon. First, we're going to pick up all of our mistresses. Then, we're going to throw them into here. Let's see, are any more of them training? I didn't really do that very well. I could have done that better. I can't even tell anymore. Yeah, I'll probably do anyway. Yeah, now we have more mistresses because we've been scavenging them. We're just going to keep doing this until we have all of their mistresses. Because they dared to try and scavenge from us. Oh, we're going to be getting a lot of creatures this way. I imagine they just scavenge from each other and all keepers' maximum creatures is 20. And then the maximum on the map will be 60 or something. Something like that, I don't know. I did get 2 extra, so it might be 62 or something. That Horned Reaper and... oh, and the Vampire, so that would make it 63. And yeah, as you can see, they just get scavenged. I can't remember exactly where they pop up. They might pop up in the portal, or they might pop up in the scavenging room. I don't remember. There's another one. Where did you pop up? In the scavenging room. Let's pick up these guys, make them home, and start training them. Remember, it costs an inordinate amount of money to scavenge with the creatures, and it's the same as their training cost, I believe. I could check that, I guess. Let's see. For some reason, it's not costing these guys any money. It should pop up the numbers. Oh well, whatever. I don't mind if it doesn't cost me any money. Looks like their gold seams are dwindling. They're mining away at the last gold, which means that we have a distinctive advantage since we have an ever-ending supply here. And that's going to come to fruition around now. They've also mined away here, and this is an interesting place, so we're going to look at this now. I don't want to see if they've done anything with it, because it's an important place.
My minions will leave your dungeon a crumbling ruin.
Probably not. Yours is going to turn to a crumbling ruin before you'll even attack me, I imagine. Ah, good, they haven't gone over to here yet. As you can see, there are heroes back here. Yeah, actual heroes in this level. Can you imagine? Ooh, there's temples. And high-level wizards. Yeah, that's another thing you're going to have to contend with on this level. A few heroes. Lots of high-level wizards. Scavenger rooms, hundreds of temples. And a hero gate. So there's probably a Lord of the Land for this area as well. So we're going to have to contend with that, but that's not a huge issue. We can deal with that. We could capture another knight if we wanted to. Yeah, we've been researching for an inordinate amount of time now, and we still haven't researched the last spell, so that just shows how long it takes to research for this spell, and it is worth it in my opinion. We might even use it on this map. It's just the most amazing spell. We have a few level 10 hounds now, and I'm just going to have them scavenge, because why not? It keeps them happy. It's what they do automatically. It's the room that attracted them. Might get a couple more hounds. We appear to have all of the mistresses on the map now, all 12 of them. So that's that. Ooh, we can calculate the maximum quite easily now. 68. So there are 68 creatures maximum. We've all reached our maximum now. And now it's just scavenging off each other to see who has the most money, really. We also have level 10 mistresses now, and they can research. Researching is going to take a long time, so I might as well have them do it. I might expand my library to incorporate more of them. In fact, hey, why not? We'll throw in the hounds as well until the library is full. I think it's worth it. I think we're going to go right for this. Imp Swarm! Imps! It's incredible. Oh wow, the game has gone into an infinite loop. Crashy McCrash crash.